Are you buying in a seller's market? This is the video for you, part 2. Welcome back, welcome home. My name is Justin, your local Bronx real estate agent. And if you're a first-time viewer and you want to keep getting weekly information on the home selling process or home buying advice, be sure to slam that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you don't miss anything. With that being said, we're getting right into the tips today. So tip number 4, when buying in a seller's market is know where your offer ranks. A lot of times people do not have this explained to them. And true, there is no hard and fast rule here. But a lot of sellers are looking at the financing you're using when purchasing a home and deciding whether or not they want to move forward with your offer, largely based on that. So that's separate from the price you're offering, separate from the other terms you have. They're oftentimes focusing in on that financing. What do we mean by that? So number 1 in a lot of sellers' eyes is an all cash offer. And most of us can't do that. But if you can, that's a great advantage for you, because sellers do not have to worry about the loan approval process. And the transaction can close very fast. We're talking about a couple of months on the mortgage end versus a couple of weeks on the cash end typically. So a lot of sellers will prefer going with an all cash offer. Number 2 will be an offer that has a conventional loan. Number 3 is FHA loans. Now, the reason conventional loans rank higher in the eyes of a lot of sellers over FHA loans is because FHA is very well known for their health and safety standards. So a lot of sellers are worried that when an appraiser comes and it's an FHA loan, the house might not pass inspection, let's call it, because of some technicality that they're gonna have to fix. So if they see an FHA versus a conventional, a lot of times they're gonna go to that conventional loan. So if you're able to use conventional financing and it makes sense, of course, check with your lender, then it could benefit you to switch an FHA loan into a conventional loan just to be a little bit more competitive in the market we have today. Number 4 is the seller's concession. Any offer with the seller's concession, sellers are very, very leery of them, folks. So if you can eliminate it, that will benefit you tremendously. Now we have a whole nother video explaining why sellers are leery about seller's concessions. So I link to it in the comments and descriptions below. You can check that out. Number 5, kind of maybe, is offers that come with a down payment assistance or closing cost assistance. Now there's too many different programs out there for me to give you a one-size-fits-all answer for this, but just know that the program you're using could put you in the 5th place or it could put you high as number 2. So talk with your agent about how competitive a potential program can make you in the market, and talk with your lender about the financing side of things. Tip 5, now that we know where our offer will generally rank in the eyes of a lot of sellers, now we gotta sit down and decide what we're really looking for. So this is about wants versus needs. What do we need to have in our home? Let's focus on those things versus what we want in a house. If we can just focus in on our needs and then hopefully get our wants rather than definitively trying to get everything all together, it gives us a better shot in this type of market. Now there's different strategies you can use here. Maybe it's making sure that you're looking at homes that have been sitting on the market for maybe a month or longer, just so you know that initial wave of demand has already passed, and now you can really see if you have a good shot at being competitive for this home. Maybe it's looking for a home that needs some cosmetic work, TLC, that other people might not be willing to do, but you're okay with. Or maybe it's something that's not there. Maybe it's not a full finished basement. Maybe it's unfinished or partially. Now it's time for our house showings. Yes, there are tips for house showings too. 1, try and batch those homes together. See multiple homes at once, because you want to have a shot at putting in multiple offers. That's tip 3 from before. Make sure whoever needs to make a decision on whether you are buying this house is there to see it the first time. I can't stress this enough. 1, the home might not be there for a second viewing. What I recommend to my clients a lot of times is if we gotta see homes, but one person can't make it, hey, are they comfortable with you making the decision on moving forward on this house and then them come seeing it at the inspection? Now, if it's not on our end, a lot of sellers are asking for restrictions on home showing, so maybe we can only let in 2 people plus an agent at a time, but there's 3 decision makings for us. Okay, we'll schedule back-to-back appointments. So whatever we can do that everyone that needs to be there can see the house, we wanna do. We wanna see it the first time before it goes away, or we see it, we come back and see it again later, We're moving forward in our transaction. We did our inspection, paid money for it, but then another offer comes in and we weren't able to get into contract to stop that from happening. And the seller puts the brake on our deal and decides to move forward with that other offer. Just happened to some of my clients twice. So we want to move forward with speed as much as we can. Last thing when it comes to house showings, if you are thinking about seeing a home, go see the home. It will not last that long, most likely in this market. So go see it, and that can help inform your decision-making process, because now you've seen it and now you know if it's really a good fit for you or if it's something you want to pass on. But go see it so you can know for sure, rather than not seeing it and potentially losing out on a great opportunity for yourself. Now I got a package of videos with mortgage tips that I want you to check out that will definitely help you in the seller's market, including a video on seller's concessions. So that's linked up above. You can also check out part 1 in this series of when buying in a seller's market. That's there. And of course, if you know anyone that would benefit from this video, please be sure to share it with them. Part 3, which will wrap up this series, is coming out again in a week. And make sure to slam that subscribe button, folks, so you can keep getting the real on real estate. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.